Hi star friends, this is Anastasia with an astrology update for you. Today we are talking about Mars. Mars is kind of like, if Jupiter is what kind of car do you drive, Mars is how do you drive it. You can have a big fast race car but drive it like very, very slowly and very conservatively, or you can find a great big huge truck and be driving it like Mario Andretti. So the idea of understanding Mars is how are we doing things? How are we moving through life to right now? Right now we've got Mars in Gemini, which is all about communication, all about figuring out how to express oneself verbally through the written word. Mars in Gemini, because the Gemini is the duality and the twins, it's working in two different directions simultaneously. It's kind of like the ultimate multitasker. Mars in Gemini is a messenger. Mars in Gemini is a brilliant writer. So do try to journal, do try to express yourself, do try to work on your communication as much as possible. Figure out ways to open yourself up creatively. Figure out ways to open up lines of communication with your partner. Sometimes communication involves listening, and Mars in Gemini is a bit chatty, so we do want to work on the listening skills. Mars in Gemini is very clear that it doesn't want to sit still very long, and it wants to move, it wants to move, it wants to move. I recommend dancing, I recommend Pilates, I recommend yoga, I recommend weight training, anything that gets you moving. Gemini is also equivalent to the horse in Chinese astrology, so if you can be around horses, if you can be around animals, if you can be around things that allow you to have movement, it will make your life easier over the next several weeks. After this, Mars will be moving into Cancer, which is a much, much different frequency. It's much slower. So we're about August 24th right now, and so we've got about another 2 weeks of Mars in Gemini. Once Mars finishes up Gemini and enters into Cancer, everything will slow down. Everything will start to be more gentle. It won't be a duality. It won't be so much communication. It will really be about working on your feelings. And the fact that Jupiter is in Cancer right now, Mars will conjunct Jupiter later this year for a very emotional journey. So do pay attention to where you have Mars. Know where you have Gemini and Cancer in your chart. And do understand that everything is temporary. It all keeps moving. It all keeps changing. So you want to keep yourself in alignment with what's going on in the universe, and that way you're always on beat. You're always on the rhythm. The more that you do that, the easier your life becomes. And if you have some kind of conflict in your chart, you know how to deal with it, and it's only very temporary. I hope everybody understands this, and I hope you have a wonderful day.